Okay, so we're gonna start with back extensions, and if you want to grab one weight or very light set of weights, like 1 pound or 2 pounds, you could start with that, or no weight at all. It's up to you. So you're gonna put your feet flat up against the wall, so your heels are straight up and down, you're not turned out. And then you're gonna put your hip or your thighs up against the wall, and then extend your legs out like that. Okay, so your pelvis is on the wall, is on the ball. Hopefully it's not gonna slip out. Okay, then you're gonna come up, lift into a V, and then come down. And we're gonna go 15 reps like that. If it bothers your back, don't use weights. Okay, so 15 reps. You're gonna extend the arms down and down. 15 reps. Make sure your feet are straight up and down. That's important. So you're gonna feel this in your hamstrings, glutes, shoulders, and you might feel it in your back, but you don't wanna feel pain in your back. Just work.
5. 7.
I'm on 10. You feel that, Vanessa? 4, you okay?
12.
And 1. Okay. All right, I'm gonna mute you before we do the next one. Forgot to mute you guys. Okay, there we go. Everybody is muted. Okay, rollouts. So you'll need a mat for the rollouts. So mat goes underneath your knees. And the rollouts are just like we did, I think it was last week. So you are, if you're on a mat, you want the mat like your knees right toward the edge of the mat, not too far back, because then you can't stay active in your abs. So right toward the edge, you're gonna go 10 down the middle, and then 10 to the left, and 10 to the right. Okay, so keeping the straight line from your crown of your head to the heels of your feet, right? You can bend the elbows to make it a little easier, right? Or keep the arms straight to make it more challenging. I'm on number 3. 5, 6, so you don't want to stick your butt out, so don't stick your butt out. 7, you want to keep your hips in line with your shoulders. 8, I've got 2 more to the center. 9 and 10, and then I'm going to angle just slightly to my left, which will make more work on the right side. So I can feel most of the weight on my right arm. My shoulders are staying forward. It's just my arms that are angled to the left. I'm on number 4. 5, 6. Look, Vanessa's wearing black and blue and I'm wearing black and blue. We match. 7. 8. I've got 2 more going to the left. 9. 10. And then make sure I'm in the center still. Now my ball is going to go slightly out to the right. And I feel most of the work now in my left oblique. Keeping my shoulders square. And just my arms are angled out to the side. I've got 2 more. And 1 more. And 10. Okay. All right. Switching the ball. from your hands to your feet. Stability ball exchange. So taking your mat on the floor. So instead of opposite arm, opposite leg, we're gonna switch the ball from your hands to your feet. So you wanna be able to raise the torso off the ground, right? Which means you're gonna wanna not bring your legs all the way up here. Your legs are gonna stop here. You go down with the ball between your hands, put it between your feet, and then go down. Every time the ball moves from your hands to your feet, that's a rep. You're gonna give me 20 of those. I'm on 3. Torso lowers as the arms and legs lower. Torso lifts as the arms and legs lift. If it bothers your neck, keep your head on the floor and just move the arms and legs. I'm on 7, 8. If it hurts your back, then don't lower your legs. Just lift and lower your torso. I'm on 15. And 20. Whew, okay. Finish that up, no rush. Got fuzz all over my pants. I don't know how that happened. All right, I'm gonna get my mat out of the way. So you did the stability ball roll out. Now you're gonna do stability ball roll in. We did these last week also, I think it was last week, with your ankles on the ball, right? Hands on the floor, and you're rolling the ball in and out, up toward your triceps, not down, but up. 10 to the center, 10 to the left, 10 to the right. Here we go. Center for 10. I'm done with my center, so I'm going to go to the left. Just pulling my knees toward my left elbow. I'm on 9. And now to the other side. Woo, shaking. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, those are really hard. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. Sip of water, guys. Whew. And then we're gonna repeat that same sequence again. Yes, from the top. Okay, so we're gonna go up against the wall again. And again, either no weight or light weight. Feet are straight up and down. They're not turned where your heels are touching each other. They're straight up and down. I don't know if you can see that. Either lightweight or no weight. I'm on my knees. Put the ball right up against my thighs. And I'm actually gonna scooch it back a little bit. I also found if I soften my knee a little bit instead of keeping it straight, that was helpful also, okay? That's up to you. Okay, same thing, 15 reps. If again, even with no weight, if it bothers your back, you can come up like this, right? And then come down. That's a little easier with the arms by the body. Okay, it's up to you. Okay, if you haven't started already, I'm on 5. Is that better for your back? 8, bending your knees a little. 9. Yeah, pull those abs in. 10, support that spine. I've got 2 more. One. Whew. Okay. All right, and then coming back to my mat. I'm gonna face you guys this way this time. Okay, so got my knees just toward the edge of the mat, arms at extension. Move this out of the way. I'm gonna go 10 to the center. I'm gonna go 10 to the right this time, then 10 to my left. If you bend the arms, it makes it a little easier, right? The only thing you're not allowed to do is move from your head all the way to your knees. So imagine if I took a broomstick and I taped it to the back of your head and all the way around your hips, right? You wouldn't be able to move your spine. And that's what you're looking for. 5, it's a straight spine. 6, if you want to make it harder, start with the ball further away. You want to make it easier, bend the elbows. I'm on number 8, I think. Squeeze your butt cheeks together, that helps. Squeeze your cheeks together. Okay, now I'm going off to my right. So I'll feel most of the work through that left arm. Squeeze your cheeks. By squeezing the glutes, you won't stick your butt out. 4, take your time with this, don't rush. 5, 6, 8, I've got 2 more to the right. And now to the other side. Again, my shoulders are staying pretty much in the middle. It's just my arms angled slightly to one side. Obviously, the more they're angled, the harder it is. I'm on number 8. 8. I've got 1 more. And 10. Okay. And then still on your mat, go ahead and flip over to your back. Okay, switching the ball from your hands to your feet, not your hands to your shins, right? Your hands to your feet. All right, remember, if it hurts your back, the legs can stay up as you go down, right? If it hurts your neck, the head can stay down, okay? And you just move the arms and legs. Find what works for you, 3, where you feel it in your stomach and not in your back. It's 20 reps. I'm on 13. I have 3 more left. And 1. Whew. Okay. I'll move my mat off to the side. Now these in-out roll-ins, these are tough. Definitely takes a lot of upper body strength. If you had like a workout bench or something that you had available to you, you could do it where you have your forearms on the workout bench. And that does make it a little bit easier. So just an option. This is recorded, so if you're watching it at a later time and you have something that you could put your forearms on, that makes it a little bit easier. So 10 to the center, 10 to the right, then 10 to the left. And now I'm going to one side. If 10 is too many for you, then maybe just do 6. And work up to 10. All right, last 10 to the other side. Trying to tuck my knees up. And 10. Whew, how'd that feel, Vanessa? You're almost done. She's almost done. She's like, don't talk to me, Anna. I'm trying to finish. All right, once you're finished, no rush. Grab a sip of water. You can put that stability ball off to the side. You don't need it for a little while. You also don't need your mat for a bit, so you can get that out of the way as well. Yeah, those are hard. I can feel my arms from chest on Tuesday. Okay, so what you do need your rubber band. You do need 1 dumbbell for overhead press, 2 dumbbells for reverse fly, and 2 dumbbells for bicep curl. Okay, so those might be 3 completely set of dumbbells. So like for me, I'm going light because I have a race next week. So for me, my overhead press is probably gonna be like 5 pounds, maybe 7.5. My reverse fly is gonna be like 10, and my biceps gonna be 10. So that's my goal. But starting with the band. So you're gonna grab your band, right? You're gonna put your legs in there so that it's mid-calf, right? Mid-calf, all right? And get on one side of you guys. You're gonna do a 1, 2, 3 hop. Yeah, and see how I kind of struggle, especially this is my challenging leg. You gotta make sure you stick that landing. So it's 1, 2, 3 hop, and then of course 1, 2, 3, and hop, and stick that landing, even if it takes you a half a second longer than everybody else. There and back is 1. We're gonna do it 10 times. Okay, your feet are on 12 o'clock. Your knees are not rolling in, and you're not like shifting your upper body like this. Okay, so when you're ready. If you haven't started already, so it's 1, 2, 3, and stick. Dang it, I'll get it. 1, 2, 3. And you want that band mid-calf, like I said, feet on 12 o'clock. Knees are just pulled out a little bit over the pinky toes. Oop, I forgot to jump. 1, 2. See, too much talking. Gotta focus on what I'm doing here. 2, 3. I'm on 4, and it's already burning, which is always a bad thing when you're not even halfway done and it's already burning your butt. That's what happens when you take a week off. Don't take a week off ever. And sit on your butt in front of a computer for 8 hours a day. I'm on 6, I think. You're on 1? No, you're not. You don't know what number you're on? You're just going with me? Okay. 50 reps later. What number are we on? I'm finding I'm struggling, like I have to focus on keeping my feet straight today. Not sure why. I think because I can feel it already. I have 2 more left, I think. I'll watch the video back and realize I did 12 or something. And this is my last going that way. Whew. And then you can take the rubber band off completely. My thighs are big enough, I just stick it up here. Okay, single-legged deadlift, reverse lunge, overhead press. I know, Jill's favorite. Jill's favorite. So I've got, for me, a 7.5-pound weight. I'm gonna start standing on my left leg, which means the weight is gonna go in my right hand. Single-legged deadlift, reverse lunge, overhead press. Okay, 15 reps. You don't have to touch your back knee. I'm on number 8. I feel those hamstrings a little from Tuesday. Whew. When you're done with that side, do the other side. I'm gonna put a mat down for my knee. So your right foot forward, weight in your left hand. Left leg lunges back. Bye. I'm only on number 4. Whew. I'm on 10. I've got 1 more. Whew. Like I regret saying this, but I almost feel like I could have went a little heavier. Hold on, my sock is coming off. There we go. Okay, so you need weights for reverse fly. And with that reverse fly, we are gonna isolate the lower body a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna switch to 7.5. We're gonna do 20 reps. So I'm gonna start with my right leg in the front. See how my legs are lined up like this? kind of my thighs are almost parallel to each other. Most of my weight is in my front foot, okay? 10 reps on this leg. Think of stretching your chest open. 6, which I can feel my chest from Tuesday. Yeah. Slow. 10, and then immediately just switch my feet. Weight on my left leg now. 3. When you lift your weights up, 4, they're across, below the shoulder line. 5, they're not above your shoulders up here. 6, 7, 8, I got 2 more. 9, 10. Whew. And then I'm gonna go a little heavier on my bicep curls. So I'm gonna stand on my right leg, 10 reps on my right leg, 10 reps on my left. My legs are not touching each other. 4. Switching to my other leg after 10. And these are feeling heavier than they should. 2, we should have grabbed these. Oh my gosh. 3, 4. Try not to swing or cheat. 5. There we go. 6. 8. 9. And 10. Oh yeah, that was hard. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna grab a sip of water. All right, and we're going back to those lunges again. I'm using the mat, and I say it out loud. I know you guys are probably pretty good, but if someone's watching this after, so I use the mat so that when I go back with this leg and that knee touches the ground, it's touching the mat. So it's just a little bit more comfortable for me, okay? Oh yeah, we're gonna do the banded walks. I was just about to say that because I'm looking right at it. I'm like, oh, what does that say above the SLDL? Yeah, Jill's like, don't forget about the banded walks, girlfriend. I want my butt to look cute. Don't worry, Vanessa said the same thing. Oh, banded freaking walks. Here we go. 2, 3, and then jump, right? I got so excited about the single-legged. I was wanting to get to that left leg. So if you want more, squat down a little lower and stay there, right? I'm on 3. I'm not gonna lose count this time. Lose my band though. Whoa. Whoo, it's burning in a good way, right? Fat doesn't burn, muscle burns. So those are muscles. Is this 6? Or this is 7? This is 7, thank God. OMG. And I think I have one more after this. Yeah, that was 9. See, I already lost count, see? So much for not losing count. Oh, ay, ay, ay. Okay, you can take it off. You don't need it. Watch, it's gonna untie my shoelaces. There we go, okay. Okay, got those out of the way. I know how much you guys wanted to do those. All right, single-legged lunge with an overhead press. We will be starting on the other side this time. So we'll be standing on our right leg, weight in your left hand. You guys take a look up here really quick. When you do that single-legged deadlift, it is a straight line from your head to your heel, okay? Please don't bend over like this, really, not so great for your back. And definitely it's not gonna use that glute. So straight line when you bend over, here we go. If you haven't started already. Now, if you are touching that knee to the mat, it's just a touch, right? You're not collapsing into the mat, right? You're just slowing things down. I have 5 more left. I've got 1 more on this side. Kathy's already done. 1, and up. Whew. Okay, other side now. I can feel that right hamstring. Whew. Right glute. Whoa. I'm on 5. Remember, a straight leg, right? Straight back, straight leg. I have 5 more left. Three. And 1. Okay, if you need water, grab it now really quickly. I'm gonna move my mat off to the side. I've got my weights for reverse fly, starting with my right leg forward, just very little weight on that left foot, and squeeze open, 10 reps. Just a few degrees flexion in the hips so that you're bent over slightly. And then switching to the other side, right into it, 10 reps. I have 2 more. Whew, and then going right back to my right leg with weights for biceps. 10 on one side, 9, and then 10 on the other. Whew. 10. Okay, grab some water. Whew. Okay, grab some water, guys. I gotta go grab a bench. Give me a second. So you're gonna need your mat. At some point, just grabbing a box because we're gonna do dips. So as promised, today was lunges and bis and tris. I'm gonna put this here and then we'll just share it. It will be on one side, on the other. So you'll need something like a coffee table or a chair that's really stable. You could even take your stability ball and stick it up against the wall. That works for dips. So first exercise is more core. So dead bug with weight. The second exercise is lunge with lift and back in. So we're gonna be going out, up, down, and in, both sides, of course. Third exercise is dips, right, on those dips. So let's say you're on a couch or a chair. So your hands are here, not here, yeah? Make sure that when you do that though, that your elbows go straight back, not out to the sides. So your elbows don't go out to the sides, they go straight back on the dips, okay, that's important. And then the last exercise to coordinate, I don't know, complement. I do not want to do these today. I like these because they burn my quads. Are those side burpees where you go out and then hold right there and then go out to the other side and hold. For me, those just really burn the quads. So starting with dead bug with weight, like I said, you're gonna need your mat. Now, kind of similar to the ball exchange. And then you're like, well, Anna, how much weight? Well, I've got a 2.5, but do you have a 5? Yeah, roll me a 5. There you go. But I'm gonna use a 5 instead. So the dead bug with the weight, let me move this out of the way so you can see. Take a look up here, guys. I'm not gonna use the weight for a second. When you bring the arm and the leg down, 2 things are not happening. You're not moving this leg. It's not moving in or out or out. It has to stay right there. The second thing, you're not arching your back. So if you can't lower your leg without arching your back, keep the leg up here then, right? So you'll move that way, not that way. Okay? So every time you're up, your torso is in a crunch, and I'm pushing the weight up into the air, with like out of my shoulders. Then I'm gonna come down, lower everything except for this other leg, lift up. Other side, 20 reps. Again, if it bothers your neck, don't lift your head. I'm on 5. It's not the leg you're moving. 6. It's the leg you're not moving. 7. So for me, it's this side. This left leg wants to move around. 8. This side's super solid for me. 9. It's this left hip flexor oblique. I'm halfway done. And then I'm focusing now more on my low back. Oh. I'm on 13. My core is shaking, or something shaking. 14. I don't know what's shaking. 15, my arms or my abs. I have 4 more left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. That's a good one. Again, those modifications are important. If it hurts your neck, keep your head down. If you can't keep your back off the floor or on the floor, sorry, then your leg doesn't go as low, okay? All right, moving that mat out of the way. Whew. Okay, side lunges. All right, you are not bringing the weight over your head at all, nothing. So go as heavy as you want, but knowing that we're doing 2 rounds and we're doing 15 on each side. 2 rounds, 15 on each side. So there you go, it lets you know what we're doing. So I'm gonna start going to the right first. The weight is in my left hand. Put my hand on my hip or whatever. I'm gonna step out, lift up, come right back to where I was and in. You're gonna do that 15 times. So on these next couple, take a look at your right knee. That right knee should be shooting straight out over your right toe the whole time. It's not turned out to the side though. It's out to the front to me. What number is this? 6? 6. Okay, I'm starting to feel it in the right glute. I'm gonna slow it down and go a little deeper so I can really get that right side. 7, 8, and I'm just eyeing my right knee, especially as I come back down. 9. That's when it kind of want to wobbles in. 10. 5. Good, little heart rate, I like it. 2. And 1. Whew. Yeah, I think I just kind of eyed you a little bit. Careful that you're not twisting. Don't twist that torso. Stay straight. All right, other side. Whoop. If you haven't started already. That was a good start to that left leg. The crappy leg. I'm on number 7. So I have no problem on this side with the step out and stand up. It's the come back down part right there. That's challenging for me. And I think of that as like the deceleration when you're skiing, right? And you come in and out of those skis. So for me, that's where I struggle. I think I have 5 more. Vanessa's like, no, we only have 4. Only 1 more, really? Okay. That'd be 16? Okay. All right, she said 1 more, so I'm good with that. Oh goodness, okay. Yeah. And I just say that stuff out loud because I know that sometimes somebody else is feeling the same thing and then they're just not saying anything. So Vanessa can get on that side of the box. All right, dips. So we're gonna do dips where you walk in, meaning your first one is the legs all the way out. Even if you barely get up. And then as you do the 15 reps, if you have to walk in, that's how you do it, okay? But you're gonna start with your legs as far out as you can. But take a look here, hold on. Your butt's not way the hell out here. It's right near the bench, okay? All right, 15 reps. We're doing, if you have to walk in. one. Oh, I didn't have to walk in. I'm probably gonna regret that later though. Okay. All right, moving my little box out of the way here. Side burpees, but we're not jumping, right? So I guess I shouldn't even call them burpees because we're not jumping up and going back out. We're just going out and then right back to that middle position because I'm looking to burn the quads. So hands on the ground, you jump out to one side, in, right here. So that's one. You're gonna do 10 to each side when you're ready. Make sure you come up and look at me. Stay squatted, keep that butt down. Come on, Kathy, keep going. I know you're not done. Oh my gosh. I think if 2020 was an exercise, it would be a burpee. Yeah. If 2020 was exercise, it would be a burpee. OMG. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, I like those a lot. All right, mat. Need your mat. So if you were able to raise your head, neck and shoulders off the mat the whole time, and you were like, I don't really feel it, then maybe go a little heavier, okay? But remember the two things, right? The leg that's not moving is not moving, and the back stays on the ground. It doesn't arch out. 20 reps. When your arms lower, your head lowers, or you can keep your head down the whole time. If you're gonna keep your head down, careful that your chin isn't sticking up in the air. Chin is down, that's important. I'm on 12. Don't worry if you're behind me or ahead, it's fine. Whew. Yeah, those are good. All right, come on up to standing. Get your mat out of the way. All right, go into the side lunge with the lift. And then think like, okay, should I do something different this time? Should I keep it exactly the same? Again, most important is the knee is tracking straight ahead, right? On the up, and as you come down, it's not rolling in or out. That's really important. We're gonna step out to the left with the weight in your right hand this time first. My first step out is 90 in the knee. 90 or as close as I can get in that left knee. I'm on 6. This is 10 for me. This is 15 and in. Ooh, that was better. I can go lower, but I just can't go back down. All right, other side. Stepping out to the right, weight in your left hand. Watch that knee. 4, chest is straight to knee. So is the knee. I'm on 10. Whew. I've got one more. Oh, thank God. And 1. Ay, ay, ay. Look at your heart rate. It gets going. Whew. Okay, bringing your chair or your coffee table or box, whatever it is, back out. So let's see how to start to walk in on the 3rd or 4th rep. So this time, let's see if we can make it a little bit more challenging on this set. So for me, it would be feet closer together. 15 reps. Make sure you finish all the way. Come up straight arms. Straighten your elbows all the way, Vanessa. All the way straight. There you go. Oh, ow. Oh my gosh, okay. See, we're matchy. See, black and blue. I know, right? Well, so do I. In fact, for the past couple of weeks, I've been going through my pants and not wearing the same pair of pants twice. So I'm getting close to the bottom of the pile. I'm almost done. I think I have a lot. I don't even know how, I didn't count them. I just know I have about maybe 8 more pairs left, which is sad. Okay. All right, so staying in that nice squatted position when you come to the center. Side burpee out and right back to that. Whew. I'm on 14. 1. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Those are hard. Whew. Oh yeah, yeah. Look at that, 8:57.